Hey, oh, wait, I don't forget your friends. Let's, this gentleman right here.
This is Arnell Carmichael.
All right, and right next to him,
Charles Faring.
we're going to leap backwards now to the drummer.
Way in the back, Larry Talbot.
Thank you, Larry, for joining us. On bass,
Jerry Knight.
nice to have you with us, sir. And on the end,
Vincent Bonham.
nice to have you aboard. Ray, you're a remarkable guy. The reason
Today's video is about a Motor City group that came out of the gate blazing and stayed on top of the charts for several years with incredibly catchy tunes and superb vocals. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Raydio. Before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push the notification bell to be sure you won't miss on any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. Ray Erskine Parker Jr., the lead musician, was born on May 1st, 1954 in Detroit, Michigan. He started playing clarinet at Angel Elementary School in Detroit when he was 6 years old. In 1972, he graduated from Northwestern High School. Later, he enrolled in the Lawrence Institute of Technology in Southfield, Michigan. The other band members were Jerry Ernest Knight, who was born on April 17, 1952 in Los Angeles, California. Vincent Bonham was born in Los Angeles as well on May 12, 1952. Arnell Derek Carmichael was born on October 29, 1952 in Detroit, Michigan. At the age of 14 in 1966, Carmichael formed a jazz vocal group called the Carmichael Movement, and the Ace Group was the accompanying band. Raydio, Ray Parker, and Arnell secured a production contract as Raydio's lead vocalist in 1977. The group's first big hit came in 1978 with Jack and Jill Back Up the Hill, a gold single that sold 500,000 copies on Arista Records from their debut self-titled album. Jack and Jill peaked at number 5 on the Billboard R&B charts, 8 on the Billboard Hot 100, and 11th on the UK singles charts.
Waited as long as he could.
Their follow-up song, Is This a Love Thing, peaked at number 27 on the UK charts.
Now I wanna know for sure.
Raydio's album, You Can't Change, that was released in 1979 and debuted during an anti-nuclear event in New York's Madison Square Garden. The song reached at number 25 on the R&B charts and spent 12 weeks on Billboard's Adult Contemporary chart. It sold over 1 million copies, giving it the group's best success. The second song from the album, More Than One Way to Love a Woman, peaked at number 25 on the R&B charts. By 1980, vocalist Knight had departed the group, eventually joining the breaking combo Ollie and Jerry, and the band's name had been changed to Ray Parker Jr. and Raydio. And Parker took on a more prominent vocal part and continued to control the composition and production. They earned further significant singles with That Old Song, Two Places at the Same Time,
With my heart, baby.
and A Woman Needs Love Just Like You Do from the same titled album, which sold over 500,000 copies and peaked at number 11.
Have it, whoa, yeah, just like you. And if you're smart.
Parker quit the group in 1981 to pursue his solo career. With 4 gold albums, but without Parker at the helm, Raydio essentially became no more. Even the group's hits of the late 70s were ultimately subsumed in Ray Parker compilations. The group officially split in mid to late 1981, and all members went on to have solo careers, with Ray Parker Jr. being the most successful. During Parker's career, he played with many legendary musicians such as Rhythm Heritage, Lee Ratanor, Rufus featuring Chaka Khan, Aretha Franklin, Denise Williams, The Spinners, The Temptations, and Gladys Knight and the Pips, to mention a few. Parker is well known for his iconic song, which he composed and sang for the 1984 film Ghostbusters. This enormous tune comes with various contradictions. Huey Lewis sued Columbia Pictures and Parker in 1984, claiming that the melody of the Ghostbusters theme song infringed on the copyright of the Huey Lewis in the new song I Want a New Drug, which had been published on the album Sports the year before. The three parties signed an agreement in 1995 that prohibited them from disclosing any material that was not included in a news statement published jointly at the time. Parker received his money back in March 2001 after filing a lawsuit against Lewis for violating the settlement's provision prohibiting either party from discussing it publicly. Founding member Jerry Ernest Knight passed of cancer in Los Angeles, California on December 29, 1996 at the age of 44. After decades apart, original member Carmichael formed the group with Giovanni Rogers, LeVon McPherson, and Chris Thomas began performing in multi-act R&B and disco shows with groups such as Heatwave and the Average White Band, as well as headlining performances in small clubs across the United States. They continue to tour and still sound great. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song from Raydio?